Back to the phone lines. We'll talk to Brian next, Muskogee, Oklahoma. Hi, Brian.
Hi, I was wanting to know, I heard you mention the flames of hell not being a real thing. So do you think the flood waters in Noah really covered the whole earth? And then is it literal as far as is the earth millions of years old or thousands of years old? That's my question.
Well, a couple of things. I think it's important to recognize that when I say that flames are not literal, that does not mean that hell is not literal. There are various metaphors in Scripture that are used to communicate the horror of what it will be to be separated from the love and grace of God for all eternity. So just as flames are used, black as darkness forever is used as well. But again, they both point to the reality of hell. They don't minimize that reality in the least. As far as the biblical text is concerned with respect to the flood, the text is not designed to communicate whether the flood was global with respect to the earth or universal with respect to humanity. I think that debate is ultimately settled by a proper reading of general revelation as depicted in Psalm 19, 1 through 4. And remember that since civilization was largely confined to the Fertile Crescent, we don't have to automatically presume that the flood waters covered the globe. When Scripture tells us that the whole world sought audience with Solomon to hear the wisdom God had put in his heart, well, we don't suppose that this includes Aborigines from Australia and indigenous peoples of the Americas. But we can be sure of one thing: the text of Scripture, both in the Old and the New, communicates the reality of a great flood in which only a few people, in fact 8 in all, were saved. That is codified, communicated clearly in Old and New Testament.